It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is the Texans' reigning league MVP. He had a performance for the ages last week, one of the greatest we'll ever witness. It's the Texans and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Nice footwork at the 25. A beautiful fake. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Stroud to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Let's go!
Stroud now on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shrugs him off. Whoa! It still won't go down. Still going. He's on his way. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they Let's
go now. Hurt. Go.
Stroud now on first and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. What a juke into space. Still fighting for more. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looked...
Here we go, start!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their... They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. That one complete. It's taken down and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Houston.
The throwing again is Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, some strong running. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running.
Ready, ready. Go.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Go.
2nd down and 4. Stroud working out of the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the touchdown, Texans. From 10 yards out, and the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Ready, ready.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Able to slither by. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Nifty move. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 14 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, And I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice.
Ready? Rig alert! Rig alert!
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun.
On the set. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Man, 188 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ready?
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Go!
Throwing now is Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Ready?
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Let's go now. Let go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. A nice little juke. He stiff-arms him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. Boy, another score. This lead.
Okay, ready? Let's go, man. Let's go. Here we go. Shot.
Hopkins, the man in motion right.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Bust through the tackle. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
When you enter the game as the AFC Player of the Week award winner, you expect runs like that and then some.
It was fun to watch him in the opener last week in Week 1. He was spectacular and hoping for more here in Week 2. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Dances by him. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Texans are on their way to a 2-0 start. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stroud will look to throw once more. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So nothing doing there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Texans continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Stroud. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw pulled in by Hopkins. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Texans just continue to roll.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Stroud. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. A nice throw there.
Here we go, shot.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Unable to corral him. He fights through. There he goes again. He's on his way. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but this...
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast.
It's week 3 of the NFL. And up next is the Texans' reigning league MVP. He did something we never thought we'd see. A game with double-digit touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Bears. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not.
Stroud now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir. Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud breaks a tackle, now Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown. Takedown. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise to the...
Come on, set!
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. The Texans hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
On first down, Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. First the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Check it.
To throw again. Stroud looking for his running back, and he's got it. There's a nice move. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Stroud. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans are able to extend their lead. A CD that...
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 95 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like...
On the jump.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Stroud. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incomplete completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Hands it off out of the gun. Down the numbers. There he goes. He may go. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. The second down throw now from Stroud. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. As the first half is winding down, and the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles.
Ready?
Stroud to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Come on.
Second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I ain't going nowhere.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Play action. Stroud now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
3rd and goal, Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
On the check. Go street.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Still on his feet. Still going. They can't stop him. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. from the gun. They'll try to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And
Here we go, strike.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Tempo.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Oh, nice move. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
Stroud looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Down the right sideline. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort turned it into a successful play.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before the...
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. Still going. Now look out. To the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 90 4 yards. And the Texans are pouring it on. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one.
Get it!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, good move. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
On first down, here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On the ball, now. Go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now,
well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Houston, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.